What is up, Blazionaires and Blazionettes? I'm going to be giving you guys my quick review for The Flash Season 4, and there's going to be some spoilers mentioning in this review, so if you're not all caught up yet, there will be spoilers, so that is your warning. And I'm not going to be talking about all 23 episodes in this season, just, my favorite moments that, that stand out to me in this season, and yeah, so I just wanted to point that out there. So I apologize in advance if I don't mention any of your favorite moments in the season. So yeah, let's get started. Now, so I gotta say, I personally felt that Barry coming back right away in the season premiere, I felt like he came back a little too quickly. I felt like we could have had at least one or two episodes, or at least two episodes where he's not there and where the show makes us want him back. And but still, I'm still glad he came back altogether. Overall, regardless. But I just felt like he came back a little too soon. That's just me. And when he does come back, he's basically a new man, like where he's not burdened by his past mistakes and by the guilt over his mother's death and on, and and all that stuff. He's not burdened with the guilt of past mistakes. That's what I'm saying. So, and it's like he's able to move forward from all of that, and that's kind of weird at first. But I am happy for him. I want the guy to be happy. He deserves it. As much as he's been through. Poor guy. So he damn sure deserves it. But it still felt kind of weird to me at first. I'm not saying I didn't like it. It just felt kind of odd. Something I needed to adjust to adapt to. You know what I mean? But yeah. So him and Iris finally tied the knot, and I like how that brings all of our heroes together in Crisis on Earth X before they have to face the threat that they faced in that event, and also like with the main villain for the first time in the show's history, the main villain is not a speedster, and I'm like, how are they gonna? At first I'm like, how are they gonna pull this off? And then they bring in the Thinker, and then I'm like, wow, perfect candidate. Every time they think they got the guy, he's like 40, 50 steps ahead of them. Like, he literally turns Barry's life upside down, like to where he gets him sent to prison, and damn, and it is ridiculous. Of how much of a threat that man is. And he's collecting all these metas so he can basically steal their powers and take over their bodies, and then and so he can become whole again in a sense. And I'll get to that later. Now, while Barry was in prison, it's surprising how nobody put two and two together when he is out of prison. When he's released from prison, it's like he's released from prison, and then the Flash is all of a sudden turns up. Like, he's been absent during that time that Barry was in prison. So, I get it. They tried to use a hologram and all that. Yeah, they really did. I almost forgot about that. But, it's a good thing they did that. Otherwise, it would have been like putting two to two together. Like, Barry Allen and the Flash were absent at the same time, and then they come back at the same time? What the hell? No, wait. That never happened. No, that hologram thing, that was season 2. Yeah, they never did that in this season. So someone's got to put two and two together at some point that Barry and Flash were absent at the same time, and they came back at the same time. Surprised no one did that this season, but maybe next season they will. Sorry, my mistake. Brain farts suck. And also, like with Killer Frost, yet another foe turned ally. That's pretty fucking cool. So it was pretty cool to see her, being a part of Team Flash rather than fighting against Team Flash. And so I like that dynamic between her and Caitlin, like where they would, where they're basically like roomies who started to love each other. Where that even though they act like they hate each other, they're practically sisters. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just glad that she is a part of the team, or that this season. And they bring in a new team member, Elongated Man, and I gotta say, he brings an interesting dynamic to the team. He is funny as hell. enjoy how idiotic he is. and he's on the Thinker's hit list, like, of metas that he's trying to snatch up, and he was on that bus with them too. It's like, it's like every single meta that you come across, you like, and then they're ripped away from you, and then they're killed because the Thinker got a hold of them and got a hold of their powers and etc. And then it came around to where it's Ralph's turn, you know, like Ralph, you know, elongated man, and when it got to him, it's like, ugh, why did you take him away? Like, what the fuck? Like, that was it. But, well, what made that scene pretty awesome is when the Thinker is back in his true form, because elongated man's a shapeshifter. He can shape his, you know, change his appearance, and that's how the Thinker did. He changed back into his appearance, and I thought that was pretty damn cool. It kind of reminded me of Jason Goes to Hell. Spoiler alert if you have not seen that movie, where Jason's body is destroyed in the beginning of the movie, and then he's going inside this person's body, and then this person's body, and then this person's body, and then near the end of the movie, he's back in his original form. So it's kind of like they did. This is what the with the Thinker. That's what it kind of reminded me of. So that was pretty interesting. And this mysterious girl, this mystery girl that turned up in the crossover event, and then she keeps popping up every like 5 episodes, or like every so often. Like, we're like, okay, who is this girl? And then there's speculation like, okay, she is from the, you get a sense that she is from the future, and then you see that, oh, she's a speedster, so she's got to be related to Barry. Like, that, I mean, like, that probably is Barry and Iris's daughter. And then it turns out that's exactly who she is. And then turns out, I guess, she must have done something really, really awful that she needs to basically fix, and we don't know what that is. I'm curious of how she got there. How did she get stuck there? I mean, I'm really interested to see what happens with that next season. And I wonder if Barry from that time warned her not to do this, or I don't know. I mean, like, gives us time to speculate. I mean, I'm really curious to see how that turns out. So I can't wait to see her play a bigger role next season. I'm glad we have Elongated Man back. So that was pretty awesome, like how he was kept alive during that, and he's back on the team. So that's gonna be pretty fucking cool. And hopefully Killer Frost makes her way back, because damn it, that really broke my heart, like when she was ripped away like that. And then we see a flashback of how the particle accelerator basically had nothing to do with that. Like, that'll be interesting to explore next season too. But yeah, this was a pretty solid season, like as always. So with that all being said, this gets 4 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 epic speeding chair spins. I wish they were speeding chair spins. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for The Flash Season 4, make sure you thumb up the video, click subscribe if you're new to the channel, click that little bell so you can get notified when I'm uploading a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.